Hello there, everyone. Xantok here with Nonary Gaming, and welcome back to another episode of Virtue's Last Reward, the second game in the Zero Escape series. Now, of course, as you know, this game's already been played on Twitch, and this is all just archive footage, so if you'll just give me a moment here, I'm going to jump back to a previous point in my timeline, and we'll continue with the game. Let's get back into things here. We got two choices of where to go, because it ended up unlocking two of our locks. I'm thinking we want to go for the short one here, just because like this one seems like it's going to be a bit of a longer thing. So I mean, this one could grow and become a fucking massive ass asshole. I don't know. But let's go to it anyways. Oh, this was on the route. Yeah, this is where we pissed off Vi and she was going to escape. You said the far right one for last? Oh. Like, last or just second after this one? Alright, take your word for it. Wait.
Huh?
You only need to search one person.
What? Why?
Because I figured out who did it. I know who did it. The words were out of my mouth before I had even realized I was saying them.
How can you... There's no way.
You want to bet? I met Vi's gaze and nodded, then turned away. I know who set the bombs. That person... is you! The text is offset. What? Dio!
Come on, what is this? Are you high?
Achievement unlocked, Who Set Up Us the Bomb, Part 1. First of all, that is a very strange title. Who Set Us Up the Bomb? What? And then Part 1, I guess because the yellow lock, the same thing, it's going to be Part 2. But, alright. Well, we're about to find out. Sorry, Kay. But could you hold him down?
Well...
It's on him. I promise.
Get off, Sigma. You're doing this all backwards.
So? This isn't a court. Besides, all I want to know is who set the bombs. And why are you getting so worked up anyway? If you're innocent, then a search will show that, and I'll look like an idiot.
Nice try, but that's some bullshit totalitarian logic. I don't think so.
It's a reference to Zero Wing. Someone set us up the bomb, one of its many infamous game codes. Ah, very well then.
What are you even basing this on?
Timeline fuckery.
How do you know I set the bombs?
Timeline fuckery.
Just spit it out.
I know about the Myrmidons.
The Myrma what?
I beg your pardon?
No.
Oh, it's the same game of all your base from Long Twist. Gotcha. Alright. I know I heard of Zero Wing, but I couldn't remember what that was. So it's cats. Gotcha. Of course it would be cats. With fucking Sigma and his cat weird shit.
How do you know that, Sigma?
Oh, that's not all I know. I know about Free the Soul, and I know about Brother.
What the hell are you talking about?
I can tell you the details later. But there's no question that you were the one who set up the bombs. I should do something from Zero Wing for Smashtopia. Ooh, now there's a thought.
Who the fuck do you think you are? None of that has anything to do with me. I don't know who the Myrmidons are.
I should probably watch some actual gameplay of the game first, though.
And I don't know what Free the Soul is. And I certainly don't know anything about some old fart called Brother.
Oh, he's old, is he? Oh, Dio. Tell me, how does that foot taste? Who the Myrmidons are? I don't recall saying the Myrmidons were people. And what about Brother? How would you know his age if I haven't said anything besides his name? Aw, you poor fool.
Wait, so he's left? But that means he's a terrorist.
Oh, yeah.
A terrorist?
Oh, yeah.
Oh dear.
Left?
Well, looks like I won't be able to talk my way out of this one.
Nope.
Seriously, though, when did we get so famous? The Myrmidons aren't supposed to be something anybody knows about, let alone YouTube jokers. Okay, you got me. Yes, I'm the leader of the Myrmidons. My real name is Left. I was sent here to stop Zero Senior's AB plan. That's why I planted the bombs.
But why? Why do you want to stop Zero
It
Senior?
looked like the plan might actually succeed. I was supposed to blow this whole place sky high.
A-B plan?
What's that?
Oh, well, looks like you don't know everything after all.
Well, I wouldn't say everything,
Should
no.
have been more careful. Then again, it's not like it really matters. After all, you're gonna die here.
What?
Oh, God damn it. No! I leapt toward him.
Whoa there. Better not come any closer. You think I'm not prepared for this? Take one step and it'll be your last.
Then, that thing you're holding.
It's the detonator.
Yeah, I guess it is. Now back the fuck off!
Dio, please calm down. If you press that button, you'll die too.
So? Believe me, there's plenty more where this came from.
What?
Now that we've cleared that up, back off! Come on, move it! Go, go, go!
We had no choice. Slowly, carefully, we backed away. All of us, except for one. Tenmyoji.
Hey, Grandpa, your hearing gone? I said back off.
No.
You. I'm not screwing around here.
I can see that. So why don't you do it? Go ahead. Press that button.
What?
Tenmyoji?
Something wrong? Hurry it up. I'm not getting any younger. Oh, do I sense hesitation? What's the matter, Dio? Scared? Well,
You son of a bitch.
so you were just bluffing.
I'm not bluffing, goddammit. You hear me? I'll do it.
Oh, I'm sure you will. But there's really something I should tell you. See that detonator you're holding? It's a fake.
What? That's gotta be a bluff, considering we know that it only lasts if it gets too far away from it, triggers. For just an instant, Dio's eyes twitched onto the device in his hand. Yeah, it's a fucking bluff. That was all the opening Tenmyoji needed.
Yeah!
He cried out as he leapt through the air. Tenmyoji's leg shot out, knocking the detonator from Dio's hands and too far away. Shit! Not good.
What happened?
The detonator. He doesn't have it anymore.
What's happening?
Yeah. There
There's
it is.
a red light on it now.
Oh, you really fucked up, Tenmyoji. This is what happens when you try to show off.
What?
I'm sorry. Sigma was too much of a dumbass to explain this part in the timeline! I don't have time to tell you how it worked!
What are you saying?
The detonator isn't supposed to be separated from Dio. If it is, the timer on the bombs automatically activates.
Damn, how much do you know?
So much.
Fine, whatever. Well, he's right. If that thing ever gets more than a meter away from me, it activates. When it does, it starts the timers on all the bombs. So thanks to this old fart, you get to try and defuse a bunch of activated bombs on a countdown. You can go ahead and destroy the detonator if you want. Once the timers have been activated, they'll go off anyway.
How long do we have? When do they explode?
You should know, Sigma. Why don't you tell her?
30 minutes.
30 minutes? That's crazy!
Yeah. The emergency deactivated the emergency path was.
None of us know them, though.
Right. None of us know. But there's someone who does, isn't there?
Okay. I'll give you one, since I'm such a swell guy.
Is it gonna be number 2?
The password for bomb number 2 is EQDDYRNTK.
Just gonna write that down real quick, like. Alright. We got E, Q, D. They all have Q's in them. Is there a reason for that? Not one of the more common letters of the alphabet.
Bomb number 2.
But we haven't found that one yet.
Nope.
Oh? Oh. Well, my mistake. Must have slipped my mind. Well, there's nothing you could do anyway. You don't have the input device. Really, it'll be much easier if you all just give up.
Where's the input device?
Gosh, I wonder.
Where did you put the number 2 bomb?
Shoot, you know, I just can't remember.
Oh, you son of a bitch!
Anyway, I think it's time for me to be moving on.
Moving on.
To where?
What? I have to explain everything? To the next world, of course.
No. Wait. I threw myself toward Dio and wrapped my hand around his wrist, slamming it to the floor. He struggled, but I put all my weight on it and kept his arm pinned.
Shit! Let go of me, goddammit! Get off of me! Let me go!
Fuck you! Dio gets tackled again! Again! He continued to struggle, but I wasn't going to let him go. I shifted my weight to free one of my hands and started trying to pry his open.
Hey! I'm not fucking around, alright? Let go of my goddamn arm!
I could, but that doesn't sound fun. But then, the others had run over and piled onto Dio along with me. Even then, he refused to stop. With increasing desperation, he tried to get the hand I had grabbed to his mouth.
We don't have a choice. Luna, go get the soparil.
No! If we put him to sleep, we can't get what we need out of
I
him.
don't know that. What other choice do we have?
Cut his hand off!
Every minute we spend wrestling this prick is a minute we don't have to deal with those bombs. We don't have time for this.
Cut his hand off! He did it to me in one timeline!
What are you doing, Luna? Go! Right. Okay, I've got it. I'm ready when you are.
Ugh. You can do whatever you want to me, you fucking cowards! You're still gonna die! Go ahead, tell yourselves you can fix it. Run around like idiots before you get blown to atoms. Serves you fucking right! You're gonna burn!
Oh, for God's sake! Luna, shut him up! Right. Here goes.
As they began to climb off of him, I finally pried Dio's hand open. There it was, just what I'd expected. A small, unassuming capsule. I didn't know what was in it exactly, but it was undoubtedly some kind of poison. I stumbled toward the sink and tossed it into the drain. How much time do we have
About
left?
20 minutes or so, I think.
And how much time until the white doors open?
The same.
So, what do we do?
We put in those passwords and stop the
We
bombs.
searched Dio, but he doesn't have anything that might be the input device.
Well, only one thing to do then.
And that is?
We split up and find it. Unless any of you have another suggestion. A dismal silence filled the room. Even though no one spoke, I could see despair on every face.
Alright, no point sitting around. Until those things actually go off, we've still got a chance. Sigma, you come with me. We're going to have to go look at the number 3 bomb.
Alright.
See if the timer really has started or not.
Right.
All the rest of you, listen up. I want you to take Alice, Quark, and Dio to the Floor B warehouse. What?
Why there?
Just listen. Worst case scenario, we'll open the white doors and go through them to wherever they go. Maybe we'll get lucky.
Understood. We will take them to the Floor B warehouse. Once we've done so, we will begin to search for the input device in the number 2 bomb.
Good. Thanks. Okay, we don't have much time left. Now get moving. Sigma, you're with me.
Phi turned without waiting and headed for the door. Before I could blink, she was gone. I gave everyone else in the infirmary a quick thumbs up and a shaky smile, then hurried after her. The crew quarters. The room outside of the warehouses we've been in the most. Or the infirmary. Either or. I'm not sure. I feel like it's the crew quarters. With these sheer, well... Might only be number 2. Might be the infirmary.
The light's flashing. I guess the countdown has started. So, what are we going to do? Without a way to enter the passwords, we're screwed. Right. We'll just have to split up and look for it. I'll look around here. You go check somewhere else.
It's in one of the safes.
If we get to T-minus 5 minutes, then we'll meet back in the Floor B warehouse. Got it?
I wasn't sure what to say. If we hadn't found it by then, was there really any point in meeting up again?
What's with that look? Don't worry. We'll figure it out, I promise. You know what they say. Swimsuits never quit.
What? Who says that? That's not a thing. And it doesn't make any sense. Besides, why the hell are you cracking jokes right now?
Just, trying to show you that life is still worth living.
This is a brand new pose that we have not seen from Phi all fucking game. Why? What?
After all, if you quit now, there goes any possibility of you ever seeing me in a swimsuit.
Dude. No. Don't do that. That's weird. Well, apparently Sigma is a bit curious.
All right. Looks like we're on the same page. Hey, get moving. We don't have time to stand around.
She does that pose in the lounge if you examine the planet liquor, and she makes a Captain Planet reference, but it's easy to miss. Yeah, definitely missed it. Fine. Be careful, alright? I checked the time on my bracelet as I headed out of the crew quarters and into the hallway. It wasn't good news. Damn. Only 15 minutes. I need to hurry. I broke into a run. Before long, I found myself in front of the infirmary. All too often, what you're looking for is right in front of you. We'd spent a lot of time in the infirmary, so it seemed kind of fitting somehow that it might have been there all along. Or maybe Dio had dropped it there recently. There's no way to know. And in any event, I had to start looking else somewhere. Luna? Why is the creepy music happening? You're still here?
Yes. The others are taking the people who are asleep to the white doors. I chose to stay here. I thought you might come back.
Why?
Because the atom is here. I thought you might want to use it.
Why?
Isn't that why you're here?
What? I mean, yeah, I want to know what's going on with me! Am I a robot? It's driving me nuts! Hell, I feel sick! But this isn't the time for that! Being a robot is gonna mean a lot if I die anyway!
Oh, why did you come here then?
God damn it, Gabe! I wanna know! Isn't it obvious? I'm trying to find that input thing so we can turn out the bombs! Yeah? Why would I lie?
I see.
I'm really starting to think Luna is Zero Senior. It doesn't make sense to be anybody else except for Phi. It's gotta be one of the
I
two.
made a mistake. I knew you couldn't use the atom without me. So I stayed behind because I thought I might be able to help. I guess I shouldn't have done that. I'm sorry. Goodbye.
What? Luna, why are you so weird? She's trying to head toward the exit. No, come back! I couldn't just let her leave like that. I sighed. How long would it take?
Not more than 5 minutes or so.
Are you sure? Only 5 minutes?
Yes.
Okay. Let's do it. Analyze my body. I swear to God. I need to know. I lay down on the table. Luna picked up the atom scanner and began to run it across me, slowly and methodically. In a few minutes, she was finished. If this fucker comes back to like, not a robot, I'm gonna be so pissed.
That's it.
This has to be how we unlock the other lock about you have 5 minutes left to live. Just be like, I'm a robot. This ain't gonna do a shit to me.
You can get up now.
I sat up and hopped off the table. The screen was already starting to show my results. So, what does it say? My eyes were glued to her face, looking for any sign of what the answer might be. She studied the readout for several long seconds before replying.
Well, it says you're not a robot.
Fuck! Then what was the white shit?
You're human.
I let out a breath I hadn't realized I'd been holding. My relief didn't last long.
But your body isn't entirely human.
What? Am I a lizard?
You're part machine.
What? What are you saying?
Look here. The structure of the bones in your arms isn't anything close to human.
What the fuck?
They're made out of a titanium alloy.
I mean, that's still gonna stop me from dying to the fucking... The whatever the second injection is called, I forgot. Chloro fucking... Ba-da-ba-da-ba.
On top of that skeleton is artificial biological tissue. It's also called ABT. Your arms are cybernetic.
Why? What does that mean?
Cybernetic? It means a mechanical system that
That's-
interfaces with a biological one.
That's not what I mean. Why are my arms robot?
You see all these root-like things around the titanium bones? Those are artificial nerves. They're probably connected to your own nerves, which is how you can move your arms.
Well, this explains why we had white blood in our hand and red blood coming out of our neck.
I imagine they allow you to feel things through your arms too.
What? This is ridiculous. I think replacing my arms with robot ones is something I'd remember. And I know they weren't always like this. When I was a kid, I broke my arm and took an x-ray of it. The doctor told me I had really thick bones, and I must have done something pretty insane to break them. When the hell did this happen? Why did somebody replace my arms? Wait. Okay. Let's say you're right, and my arms are cybernetic. What did that mean? I don't have to worry about the bracelet going off?
No.
Whoa.
Unfortunately, you probably do still have to worry about that.
What? That's some horse shit.
The cybernetic arms are made to function just like real arms, which means they interface with the rest of your body, which means that anything injected into them is spread to the rest of your body.
Oh, well, that's some bullshit. How do you know that?
Just do.
That's not an answer.
Yes, you're right. But not everything has an answer. There are some things you just can't explain.
What?
Don't you know how that feels?
Yeah.
How did you know about the garden? How did you know that Dio planted the bombs?
Fair point.
I'm sorry, Sigma. I wish we could talk some more, but our time is up.
Time? I pressed the buttons on my bracelet and felt my stomach drop. 1 minute. We've only got a minute left.
Sigma, there's one last thing. I was given very specific instructions.
What? Is this gonna be the second half of the computer code? I shuddered. Not because I was scared of what was about to happen, but because I was scared of Luna. This is why she was so insistent on finding out if we were a robot or not. Because she was told, if you find somebody who is like part robot, give them a code. She was calm, unnaturally so, like a machine with a human face. We were about to die. How could she be so calm?
Please pay attention. This is very important. You must be sure to remember it.
Remember? I was about to die. How was I supposed to remember anything?
Should you encounter a two-headed lion devouring the sun, remember GTF DML 016.
Fucking. That's longer than. No, it's not. It's just structured differently than how I have this one written.
With this key, the first gate shall be open to you. There you go. I hope we can meet again someday. I'll be waiting.
You may not be Zero Senior, but you definitely work for him.
Waiting.
What? Before she could answer, there's the picture of the guy with like the chalkboard or the whiteboard, and it's got all the equation that he's just going crazy. Yeah. The world exploded into noise and light, and I disappeared along with it. When I came to, I was floating in a field of nothingness. Sigma end. Arms race. Wow, really? I did not expect that to be how I thought Sigma end would be like the true ending. I guess the true ending is going to be Phi? I guess. Also, our portrait looks off compared to what we knew our character looks like. Like, that doesn't look right. But okay. Time to update the stream title again. We're at 6 endings now. That's the wrong button for doing that. Hail. Yes. Okay. This one's unlocked now. We're gonna do this one. I'm assuming. Okay, so yeah, we're gonna do this one next. Just go. Just go.
What?
What?
Sigma's BP is...
Yeah, what about it? Yeah, it is. Suddenly, all eyes were on me. I felt their weight, but stood my ground. It was the result I had expected. I took a deep breath and closed my eyes. I didn't have to wait long. Ah, God. There was a sharp, quick pain in my wrist, barely even noticeable. I couldn't feel anything flowing into my veins, but I knew it was there. First, with the anesthetic Superil, also known as hazy maze vision. I blinked, and my vision started to blur. When I tried to think, it felt like my mind had been stuffed with cotton. And everyone turns into Gygus. Yes. My legs began to wobble, and then gave out entirely as I crumpled to the floor.
Sigma! Sigma! Hang on! Hey! Sigma! Get up!
Sigma!
Oh no! Oh no, oh no, oh no!
Trying to open my eyelids was like trying to lift sheets of lead. My eyes had lost the ability to focus, but I could make out a blur that had to be Dio in front of the number 9 door. Damn it! You'll keep your promise, goddammit! What was Dio's promise in this timeline? I groaned, and with a Herculean effort lifted my head and then my sluggish body off the floor. Every step was a battle, and whenever I shifted my weight, my muscles threatened to give out again. But somehow, I forced myself ahead, a single thought burning in my mind. I would reach Dio. Then at last, I would sock him in the face. The smudge of color faded into a recognizable person. I threw out my hand in front of him. Give it back. Ah, yeah, the medicine. Give me the medicine.
Back. Don't act like it's yours. Are we supposed to share everything we find here?
I don't care. Just hand me the medicine.
What are you talking about?
We found the Excelivir in the laboratory.
And Dio stole it.
What?
You mean he has it? Right now?
Yeah. So?
I kept my promise. Now you... I wasn't a fool. I knew the kind of person Dio was. There was a chance he wouldn't give us back the Excelivir. If he didn't, then I'd die with my hands around his throat. I gathered as much of my mind as I could, and got ready to attack.
Fine.
Not quite what I had been expecting.
Here.
With a shrug, he pulled the vial out of his pocket and tossed it towards me. I caught it and pulled the tiny last bottle to my chest, worried I might drop it. The label said, unmistakably, Excelivir. It was the real thing. Clover, take it. I held it out toward her.
Right. Of course.
She quickly tucked it into her pocket. Good. Now at least, Quark will be alright. And with that, the last of my strength left me, and I dropped to my knees.
Sigma! Are you okay?
Sigma! Sigma!
I guess this is it.
First is the sofa reel, which puts you to sleep. 9 minutes later, the tubocurarine is injected, numbing your respiratory muscles. I guess you could say it'll really take your breath away.
Nine minutes. Once the Soparel was injected, I had 9 minutes until the muscle relaxant followed it. About 4 minutes had already passed, which left me with 5, give or take a little. In 5 minutes, I would be dead. What could I do in 5 minutes? How could I save myself? I gave a raspy, quiet laugh. Even with death staring me in the face, I seemed to be determined to struggle right up until the very end. Okay, Sigma, you can do this. Clinging desperately to what little consciousness I had left, I racked my brain for any possible solutions. Well, so Luna said that the injection would still work through our fake arm. So then it seems to me the solution is to remove our arm. Hey, Clover, you got your axe? How could I save myself? How? There had to be something. Every problem, no matter how difficult, has a solution. Even if it's not another timeline of your existence. There's always another option. Hopelessness is a state of mind. I just had to think. Think. If there was a way out, I'd find it. I wasn't ready to give up on life yet. There had to be an answer.
Sigma, what's wrong with your hand? There's something white on it.
Remove my hand!
The structure of the
Do
bones
it!
in your arms isn't anything close to human. Your arms are cybernetic.
Gotta hand it to you. Wow, that's our achievement. Okay. What the hell was that? I have cybernetic arms? It was both shocking and utterly obvious. Of course my arms were artificial. Titanium alloy bones with an ABT exterior to mimic human skin. But I had no idea why. Nor did I know when my human's arms, which I distinctly remembered having, had been replaced. And that flash of Luna I'd seen, I was certain it had never happened. Those things hardly mattered, though. If I survived, I could worry about them later. The fact that my arms were mechanical, however, that might be useful. I called up all the strength I had left and stood one more time. What are you waiting for? Why don't you open it already?
What?
Did I fucking stutter? Open the number 9 door!
Sigma, what are you saying?
Looks like you finally gave up. Whatever. I was just about to flip the switch anyway.
Then hurry up and...
Don't rush me. Okay, you got 9 BP now, right?
Yes?
Well, what do you say? Wanna come with?
I will remain here.
Why?
I cannot abandon Sigma.
Don't worry about me. Go. You have to get outside and call for help. Do you think Dio will? If he is the only one who gets out of here, there's no hope for the rest of us. You're the only one we can count on. And that's mostly because you look just like me.
I understand.
Great. Glad we got that settled. Shall we go?
No! Stop!
Phi began to move, but it was already too late. Dio grabbed the lever and threw it down. What the hell are we supposed to learn in this ending? Is there anything to learn in this one?
The number 9 door has been opened. It will remain open for 9 seconds.
It's been fun. Peace.
I promise to call for help in return as soon as I can. Please, do not give up hope.
Yeah, I know. Just get going already. But just you, Kay.
Huh?
As Dio turned to look at me, I crouched. Then, calling on every last bit of strength my wearied body could supply, I launched myself toward him like a coiled spring. I slammed into his legs, knocking him to the floor, and wrapping my hands around his ankle before he could get back up.
Hey! What are you doing, you bastard? The door's gonna close!
Yeah, but I don't want you to go through it.
Go! Go, goddammit! Let me go!
He lashed out with his free leg at my head, shoulders, and arms, but I held on. I ignored the pain, tightening my grip with every blow.
Hey! What the hell is this shit? Why are you doing this? I kept my promise, didn't I?
Yeah, so did I. But I never said I would let you go. As far as I recall, didn't say anything about letting you escape.
What? Shit! Stop screwing around, asshole! I have to get out of here. I'm
Too
not
bad.
letting that sacred mission get fucked up by some self-righteous idiot.
Dio began to pull himself along with his elbows, bit by bit, edging closer to the exit. He was headed straight through the door, but the gate was already beginning to close. With only a few feet to spare before it shut, he crawled across the threshold and beyond the door.
Sigma!
Is the door gonna close on our hand at the right fucking spot? Really?
Stop!
Is that our plan?
That's enough!
Oh my god.
Please, you have to let go!
The door's going to shut on you if you don't let go.
Alright. See you later, Dio.
You're an idiot right up until the end, aren't you? Just hurry up and die, you senile old fuck!
That's Tin Miyoji, not me. No, I'm going to live, motherfucker. That is some crazy bullshit. Jesus.
The number 9 door has closed.
You had other options.
This ends the Nonary Game.
Jesus.
Thank you for your participation. As the game is over, all doors other than the number 9 door have been unlocked. Escape is not possible. Please enjoy your stay.
The announcer's voice grated at the inside of my skull. I felt tired. So very, very tired. And I felt my eyes flutter closed. And then, nothing. Until I woke up, about an hour later, and, I was alive, and, that was good enough for me.
Sigma!
What?
Sigma!
Finally awake, huh?
Where am I? I rubbed my eyes and slid my legs off the bed to stand up. Well, to be honest, it was an examination table and not a bed. Which meant, well, the infirmary, huh?
I guess they carried you out here after you passed out.
You guess?
Well, I wasn't there to see it.
Oh, yeah.
I was out just like you, but I was in the AB room.
Why?
Bastard K. He punched me in the stomach. I can't believe him. He didn't want me voting, so...
Whoa. After he knocked you out, he voted betray, which brought his BP up to 9.
Yes.
So, where is he now?
on the other side of the number 9 door. With Dio.
You told him to go, remember?
Oh, yeah. I did do that.
Is your arm okay?
What about my arm?
I heard what happened. Cybernetic arms, huh? Can't say I'm surprised. I was starting to get a feeling something was up with you.
I looked down at my left hand. Or rather, I looked down at where my left hand should have been. Instead, there was a stub wrapped in white gauze. I told myself I'd do anything to get the cure, even if it meant letting Dio betray me, but I had a feeling I might come to miss my hand. Oh yeah, that's Quark.
I'm right here.
Oh, hey, what's up? Man, I'm glad you're alright. Feeling better?
Yep. Thanks to you. You got the medicine from that jerk Dio, right?
I did.
Luna gave it to me and now I'm better. Thanks.
This is the Quark ending, isn't it?
You're the best, Mr. Sigma. You saved my life.
Eh. It seemed they'd shared stories while I was asleep. Everyone knew now how I'd made a deal with Dio and about the journal we'd found with the Latin in it. Clover and Vi seemed to have done most of the talking.
It was completely the opposite of what we guessed. We're not infected. The rest of the world is. That means this place isn't a quarantine facility. It's more like a shelter.
Well, we don't know anything for sure yet. I thought the same thing you did, but then Sigma pointed out a couple of discrepancies.
Yeah. So does that mean Dio brought Radical 6 in with him? Is that why Quark was able to get infected? Because if we were all supposed to be, you know, virus-free and we were all in here, then Quark and Al should not have been infected by it. The only way it would make sense is if somebody that wasn't supposed to be here, Dio, brought it with him. I explained what I'd noticed. 1. If we were in a shelter for uninfected people, why had Quark been infected? See? Any place designated to keep a virus like that out would have a lot of safeguards to keep anything from getting in. Had the virus really bypassed all those measures? Didn't seem likely. 2. The timing of our abductions and the pandemic's outbreak was strange. It would make sense if we'd been rescued after the disease had been widespread, but that wasn't what had happened. First, we'd been abducted, then the pandemic had broken out. 3. We didn't know why Zero had put us in the Nonary Game. If we were survivors he wanted to protect, then why try and kill us? If we were in a shelter, why wasn't it safe?
Well, what about this? Maybe someone anticipated the pandemic. I don't know who.
I mean, you and Alice.
Probably Zero. Anyway,
Well, yes.
They grabbed us before the pandemic really started. Then they put us in the shelter. But then, after a while, he got bored, so he decided to have us play this game to kill time.
Who on earth would make people he rescued play a game where they could die just because he was bored?
Well, we don't actually know if there is poison in this bracelet.
You're right.
You're the only one who's gotten injected so far.
Huh.
And when you did, it was only Soparil.
What are you saying? That what I did at the number 9 door was all pointless?
No, that's not what I mean. That can't be it. I'm sure there's tubocurarine in the bracelets.
How would you know?
The Atom's analysis confirmed it.
Oh, okay.
But what if the Atom is lying? If you're going to do that, then we don't have anything to base any speculations on. You could say that the newspaper article was fake, or that the Latin journal wasn't real.
Or the journal was real, but my translation was a lie.
Wait, you made it up?
No, my translation was accurate. I'm just making the point that once you start talking about this stuff being fabricated, it doesn't stop.
It's true.
I don't think Zero is doing this just to take the piss out of a lime.
What?
What?
I was just trying to stress that I don't think Zero would do this to pass the time.
How do you make that mistake?
However, I do think Clover has half a point.
Meaning?
That someone did anticipate this pandemic.
Well,
That
yeah.
part seems reasonable.
Well, if the virus was spread on purpose, then I could see how that might make sense.
Yeah. It's not like Noah put all the animals on his ark after the flood happened. He went around before the rain started falling to gather them all up, right?
Are you saying that we were rescued because we're all that's left of humanity?
We were brought here because someone knew there would be a pandemic that would turn us into an endangered species? Does that mean we're supposed to repopulate the planet?
9 people is an odd choice for that. Repopulate. I looked around and did a quick inventory. Nurse, person with skills, Quark, and an old man. 4 women, an old man, and a kid. That meant I was the only young fertile man. Oh, God. Oh, Jesus. Repopulation, huh? Well, that didn't sound so bad. If that was the case, maybe there wasn't any reason to escape. If the newspaper and the journal were right, then the world outside was crawling with a deadly virus. Yeah, it is the bad ending from DR1 all over again, isn't it? Oh, you finally finished Xenoblade 3! Finally! Finally! What the hell? What the hell's the game? Why would we go expose ourselves to that? This would be the safest, happiest place on Earth. Be the only place on Earth.
The game's over. There's no point to any of this now.
No, that's not true. The game might be over, but we've still got a lot of unanswered questions. In fact, we've got even more questions.
So, are those answers going to open the number 9 door again?
Maybe.
It's all over. Why we're stuck here doesn't mean shit. The 8 of us aren't leaving, ever. That's all that matters.
8?
You're including the old woman?
Yeah.
Oh. I still think that's June.
Hey, you know what? What if the old lady is Zero Senior?
Yeah. You're right. We never even considered that.
I mean, the person in charge of all this was murdered by somebody. That doesn't make sense. Maybe she wasn't murdered. Huh?
Are you saying she was infected with Radical 6 and killed herself?
But we didn't find the knife or any kind of weapon in the AB room with her.
Maybe she was killed somewhere else. And then someone carried her in there.
What? That's ridiculous.
Well, maybe we should go take a look at her one more time. Maybe we missed something.
Sure. Okay. We looked down at the body of the old woman. Vi was the first to move. Quietly and methodically, she began to examine the woman and her clothes. I just stood there. Even if she was dead, no, especially because she was dead, I just didn't feel right touching her. After a few silent minutes, Vi suddenly stopped. She pulled something from one of the old woman's sleeves and held it out toward me. Kurashiki. I forgot Akane's last name, but this...
Looks like an ID card for this place. Since it's got her picture on it, I'd say it's a safe bet the card is hers.
I forgot her last name. Is it Kurashiki? Fuck! Her name is Kurashiki. Ever heard it before, Tenmei LG?
You?
Anything on the back? Fuck! God damn it! I've been right this whole time! I've been right this whole fucking time! God damn it! God damn it! I'm so upset. I'm so upset right now. It started out as a crackpot idea. It's like, oh, the old lady could be June, and maybe this was the attempt by Zero to reunite her and Tenmyoji. And like Tenmyoji's like, oh my god, the old lady. I'm really upset that she in particular is dead for some reason. Who the fuck would he be upset over? June? Fuck. Also, why was she helping out Kay's dad? She's Zero again! She's Zero again! God damn it! Fuck! There's something written here. It says Jumpy Doll.
Well, actually it says pass equals Jumpy Doll.
Okay,
so I'm guessing
okay.
Jumpy Doll is a password of some sort.
Fuck you! What the hell does that mean?
It's me.
It looks handwritten. She must have put it on here herself so she wouldn't forget it. I was wondering, what are we gonna learn in this ending? There's gotta be something we learned here. Well, fuck. We were still looking the card over when I heard a commotion from the other part of the room.
Alice, what's wrong? Alice.
Oh no.
What's going on with Alice?
What are you planning to do with that?
Is Alice infected again? Thought I turned around and guessed.
Damn it.
We ran to the other end of the room and skidded around the partition. Again? There stood Alice, her hand wrapped tightly around the scalpel. She didn't seem stable. Her eyes were flat and hollow. Her face was an emotionless mask. She was not well. The look on her face was all too familiar. Quark. She looked just like Quark had before he went insane. So I guess this timeline, Alice never got infected. This is her first time. The order of operations here. Jesus. But that meant...
Goodbye.
Her hand moved, lifting the scalpel up high in the air, then driving it down toward her heart.
Ow!
Man, I thought they were going to animate the whole thing there for a second. Why? Why? I wanted to see Tenmyoji's reaction to Jumpy Doll. Not Alice's, what, 87th death? God damn it. Quark ending. Okay. Alright. An equal and opposite reaction. Sure. Fucking sure. We got the opposite ends now. Who we have left? We have Fi's ending and... Who the fuck am I forgetting? Luna! Luna, you're so suspicious. The two more suspicious people after Dio. Fuck. Okay. Alright, well, we're going to go ahead and end this episode of Virtue's Last Reward here. I'm sure some things happened. People probably talked. Maybe we saw the puzzle or learned an exciting revelation or so. I'm not sure. This all happened for me months ago. But hopefully, it was a good episode. At least I had a lot of fun, playing through it. And we'll see you all in the next one. Bye, everyone.